Welcome back to the ELMS paddock. How have you been adapting from an LMGTE to an LMP2, and how much time have you had in the car so far?
Yeah, it's been going really well actually. I've driven prototypes before, like in 2018 season. I've raced with United Motorsport in Asian Le Mans, so I'm kind of familiar. But actually, this car is a bit different, so it needs a whole new adapting. We haven't spent that much time testing actually. We've been to Spa and Paul Ricard, and now here, like a few days only. So it's not been crazy, but we've been adapting fast with some help from Jota guys. We've been going well, I think.
And what are the main differences you have discovered in the Oreca 07 compared to your Aston Martin Vantage?
I mean, the differences are quite obvious. Obviously, it has much more downforce and like much more overall speed and lap time. It's more fun to drive. It feels like with the lightweight, especially, it feels like much more of a race car for me. So I actually quite like it so far.
And could you tell us about Racing Team Turkey?
Yeah, it's an attempt a couple years too late actually. After we decided to move up to P2, we've decided we should look into racing under Turkish flag. It would attract more people to be interested in motorsport in Turkey. So that's the idea behind it. Obviously, the team is still run by TF Sport, but we are racing under Turkish flag and racing under a Turkish name. So that's better.
And being in an LMP2 cars mean dealing with traffic on track is going to be different. How have you adapted as a driver to this new reality?
Yeah, we've all been adapting quite nicely actually. Like Harry has obviously been doing prototypes for a long time now, so he's quite used to it. He's been helping us with like little tricks here and there. So yeah, I think it's been good. Like this prologue, especially with a lot of cars around it, it's been very productive. I'm happy with the things how the things are going.
You're racing with Charlie Eastwood, who moves with you from LMGTE. How important is it to have a driver like Harry Tinknell in the team to help you with your transition to LMP2?
Yeah, it's massively important. Obviously, us two are quite inexperienced. The team is quite inexperienced in prototypes, so we needed someone who knows more about the setups, more about the driving the prototype car, and like little tricks here and there makes a big difference. So yeah, we are, and he's obviously a quick driver as well. So we are very happy to have him on board, both me and Charlie.
The LMP2 category is extremely competitive, so what are your expectations for the 2021 season? And as a bronze driver, is the main goal the new Pro-Am Championship, or are you aiming for the overall podium?
I mean, obviously this is still our first year in the car and everything, so I don't want to put too much pressure on the team. But we still, I think, aim for the overall podiums, even maybe wins along the road this year. And obviously, by doing that, we also want to wrap up the Pro-Am Championship as well. But I'm pretty confident that in a year or two we can fight for the overall championship as well.